If we're able to see long distances, if we're able to have vision, it's because we stand on the shoulders of the giants who came before us. And so when the Woe brothers first made that gift to Rod McPhee so long ago, I don't think that they knew that the Woe International Center would become synonymous worldwide with global education.
The program evolved from another program that we were working with the Woe family in trying to set up a Center for Chinese Studies at another institution. And Jim Woe came and said the Woe family would like to consider doing this at Punahou.
Brother Bob and I had coffee with Dr. Rod McPhee one morning, and at that occasion, casually asked Rod what it would involve to take Punahou to the next level of educational excellence. His vision for this to occur would be global education. We approached Sig Rambler and discussed our vision. Would he join in with our vision and take this vision to another level of excellence?
With all of these initiatives taking place, it seemed important to actually have a center that promotes these activities, that had as its mission to deal with inbound students from the Asia-Pacific regions and outbound students, not only mostly from Punahou School, but even including students from other schools to study in the Asia-Pacific region. I realized very soon that a building such as the building of the Woe International Center sends a message out into the community. It sends a message, in a sense, into the world that we take international understanding as something that is very important.
I think the Woe program serves students in a number of different ways. First of all, it exposes them to other cultures. It brings other cultures to them. It helps them work on their community service not only locally but internationally now. I think the students have now become more sophisticated, more intelligent about the world that they are inheriting.
Having a building and people designated to work in those areas, we were really the first pre-collegiate school that had an international center. And now many more schools are having that because they realize having this targeted group of people working on programs, it is much more thoughtful, it has longevity, and we can work on continuity of one student's experience.
I think the other way that we have asserted that sort of national and global leadership has been through the Student Global Leadership Institute. When the Edward D. Ford Foundation came to us 4 years ago and they identified Punahou as a key thought leader, they said, give us your next best bold idea.
With global education, what we've learned over the last number of years is that the cultural and linguistic realities, which have always been the focus of global education, really have become the backdrop. And instead, what we're doing is we're creating opportunities for students and adults to learn together, to work together, to solve problems for social good. And their learning and understanding about the cultural and linguistic realities is really just a way to be able to learn to do that good work together.
We are lucky to share with the top schools in the United States this student leadership program. So I think this has been one of the most exciting opportunities that the students and faculty at Punahou have ever had.
I'm very confident that with the current leadership of the Woe International Center that we will continue, and not only continue doing the same kinds of things that we've been doing until now, but continue with new ideas, with growth, with making a contribution not only to the state of Hawaii, to Punahou School, but to our entire community, reaching out into the world.
When the Woe Center was built 25 years ago, it was meant to be this beacon of global education and expose our students and faculty to the world. And that mission remains, but what it means to be a global citizen has evolved. So how do we provide those opportunities is something that we're continuously asking and re-asking ourselves to meet the needs of the world tomorrow and today.
I think when the Woe and the Luke families first gave the resources for us to launch the center with Sig at its helm, our first intention was to make Punahou better. to make Punahou reach, to challenge Punahou to reach its mission. But what I've found in the last 20 years is that it's not enough to make Punahou better and better. Our pledge to the Wu family and the Luke family over the next 20 years is to build upon this base the first 20 years, to make Punahou better and to make Punahou a beacon. But as it does, I think it has this responsibility to reach out to other public and private schools so that all boats rise, all schools improve.